Welcome back. A few things which have been going in Italy, which I'd like to mention about the bring to attention. Um, there was a famous writer, even philosopher, in intellectual as well. She's called Ornella Marini. She was leaving a series of interviews on Russian television. She's practically against sanctions against Russia. Um, Also, the Italians sending weaponry, which most Italians are against, and practically she's been an ambassador for peace. There are many, what do we call it, things which are underway, which people are practically being ambassadors of peace from Italy, the Italian people, not um, Italian what are politicians. The whole political world here in Italy is a part of this narrative. And basically, she's basically saying you shouldn't take it on the Italian people, you should take it on the Italian politicians, which she's quite right to say, because the Italians don't want sanctions nor war with Russia, because no one will benefit from these acts. It's amazing. The thing is, when this conflict broke out more than 100 days ago in Ukraine, Italy never sent diplomats to negotiate with the parts in this conflict, Ukraine and Russia. No, they sent weapons and all that stuff, and economic sustaining the Zelensky regime. And she has left a few interviews here in Italy. Strong criticism against um, Draghi and his globalist followers. Basically, she said that you are dragging us into a war which was never declared and no one wants. That's a part of the people here in this country. And obviously, Draghi didn't like this. And some Italian judge, to make himself look part of this narrative, had sent some goons which are called Digos. Digos is a police force which was being formed after the war, which practically is a political police, the Gestapo or Stasi. And with such one, they were looking for evidence of um, things against the Italian state, treason. I don't think. Well, they didn't find anything at all. And the fact is, they're accused of being a criminal offence for pro-Russian propaganda, which doesn't even exist. It's a treason thing itself, which they were going to be accused, the top brass of the Italian government and various military forces. She filed criminal offences against them for treason. That is serious business. And now, Margherita was going to do, I think this Saturday, a protest at Rome with other people of the political spectrum against this war in Ukraine, selling arms. He happens to be is a senator, politician, and he's the secretary of the Communist Party here in Italy. This is not the classical Communist Party. Um, it's the classic for common people, basically. Their politics is the old classic communism way. And even him is doubtful about Draghi and this war in Ukraine. And he came out at this secret document how Draghi and the Italian government are favouring the Zelensky regime with unprecedented shipments of weapons. They don't even know what they sent to Zelensky. It's a part of those weapon systems, or NATO weapons, which were used against civilians in Donetsk part of Ukraine, the eastern part. Shelling civilians instead of shelling military positions of Russians there. Practically, these people are committing criminal war crimes against civilians using Western NATO weaponry supplied by Western countries. That's war crimes. And Ornella Marin is currently in St. Petersburg receiving a delegation of the administration of Putin. And after these series of letters which are sent by Italian citizens through a peaceful association which was created, I think the Russians realise Italian people are not the enemy of Russia. It's the Italian government which is the enemy of Russia.